Good morning, my friends. I'm sorry. I have to play the Blue Lions. I have to. I was thinking about this for like the last few days, and I'm just like, I would love so much to just know the story of this game. I'm very surprised. Listen, before we get started, I just want to say, this game is extremely good, and there's a reason why I'm playing it through 3 times. But yeah, we're going to be playing the Blue Lions. Not to worry though, if this doesn't interest you, I have decided that, you know, for a limited time, I am going to play something else on my channel in tandem with this, so that it won't be just, like, literally 120 videos of Fire Emblem in a row. But yeah, we're gonna do some, we're gonna do some fucking, Blue Lions. Should be a pretty fun time. I know people have said, don't do Blue Lions, don't do Blue Lions, it's the most boring one, blah blah blah, but whatever. I can't be bothered. I even told some of my friends I wasn't gonna do this, but I just have to. I just have to. Where's my clear game data? Here it is. So we're gonna do the Blue Lions, and we're gonna play on Maddening too. As you can see, I already started it, but my recording crashed. That's why I sound kind of weird. But yeah, it's gonna be a fun time. It's gonna be a really fun time. I can't even believe I'm doing it myself, but I am doing it. I'm doing it because I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. And we're gonna play on Maddening. Before I do that, actually, I want to look something up. I'm gonna look something up when it comes to deciding difficulties, because I know that, I don't know if Maddening, Fire Emblem Maddening versus hard. Difficulty levels and differences. Because, I know there's, how do I say this? I know there's different enemies on each level, depending on the differences, but I want to know if there's any other things. Several folds higher. Enemies are also abundant. Experience earned is lessened. Oh god. Okay, well maybe we don't want to do Maddening then, because I really don't want to deal with lower experience, because I've never been a fan of that. Because that just leads to more grinding and everything, so yeah, I think at this point, I think we'll just do hard. I think hard's gonna be our best bet. Alrighty, never mind. Kind of debated you, but we're gonna do hard then, and we will do classic, of course. And I've also decided that for this Blue Lions, I'm not going to recruit anybody outside the Blue Lions, because I think it's kind of like a, I don't know. I think it'd be fun if I didn't do that. So then when we get to the war phase, we actually get to go against the people, get to see their interactions and everything. Yeah, so I'm not going to recruit anybody. We're going to stick with the Blue Lions only, and I will romance somebody from the Blue Lions as well, probably. Not going to connect online because I don't have the money. I am going to skip through a majority of... Well, no, I don't think I will.
Do you recall the Red Canyon? You'll die in it. Die! Die! You took everything that I loved! He's gone now, Mother.
I'll say it again because I didn't say it last time enough. I have no idea how I didn't think Rhea was a fruitcake after seeing these first couple cutscenes. Because she's kind of a whack job, but she does look really hot.
Oh my. What could have brought you here? I wonder how you got in here. It is most rude to interrupt a moment of repose. Very rude indeed. Now come to me. I wish to have a look at you.
Come to me. I wish to have a look at you. Okay, so we're gonna go with male Byleth again, obviously, because that's the one we want to do. This form is correct. Also, I think female Byleth is really creepy looking. I know some people out there are gonna be like, "What? How dare you?" But yeah,
I have not seen the likes
a little
of you
creepy looking if you
before.
ask me.
Who are you anyway?
The name? D. Darkest Dungeon.
I see. Then you must have a name of sorts. Go on.
Well, my name isn't Byleth, that's for fucking sure. My name is Darkest Dungeon, of course. Details, Date. Date from AI Somnium Files. That is a game I need to get to, by the way. I will definitely get to AI Somnium Files eventually, just, yeah, I don't know. I have an addiction to this game. It is a problem. This game is just so fun. And it's a thing that I want to explore all the routes, but whatever. Get into that later. Danny is correct. That is true.
I shall not ever grow accustomed
That is my
to
name.
the sound of human names. You must possess a day of birth as well. Beneath which moon and on what day were you born to this world?
I was born on the, I think it's the Wolf Moon? Yeah, Red Wolf Moon. Red Wolf Moon, day 3. That's right. Probably some people min-max it by
Wonders
going
never
like
cease.
the
It
first
seems
day,
we share our day of birth.
so they can get a like a ring or something. What do you get, like an armband or something? Gives you charm.
It all feels so familiar. I think it may be time for yet another nap.
I do love naps too. God, making me sleepy. What the
It is
fuck?
always time to begin.
Ugh, God. Yeah, I decided I'm not going to skip any cutscenes. I know some people are like, can you skip some of these? I've seen them 5,000 times already, but I think it adds to the flow of the story to keep them in, you know?
Hey, time to
I
wake
think it's
up.
better that way.
Were you having that dream again? You've described her to me before. I don't think I've ever met anyone like that. In any case, just put that out of your mind for now. The battlefield is no place for idle thoughts. Risking your life is part of the job for mercenaries like us. Letting your mind wander is a sure way to get yourself killed. Okay, time to get moving. Our next job is in the kingdom. I told you before, it's far from here, so we'll need to leave at dawn. Oh, good grief. Everyone is already waiting for us outside.
I'm actually excited to see how much renown I get for this, by the way. That's going to be pretty cool. Because I know, how much renown do I have? I should have a large amount. I should have, like, what? At least 25,000 or something.
Gerald, sir, sorry to barge in, but your presence is needed.
What's happened?
Please forgive our intrusion. We wouldn't bother you with a situation not dire.
Hello there, Dimitri. I'm going to be joining up with you this time, my
A bunch
friends.
of kids like you want at this hour.
We're being pursued by a group of bandits. I can only hope that you will be so kind as to lend your support.
I could probably do that.
Bandits? Here?
It's true. They attacked us while we were at rest in our camp.
We've been separated from our companions and we're outnumbered. They're after our lives, not to mention our gold.
I'm impressed you're staying so calm considering the situation. Wait, that uniform.
Bandits spotted just outside the village. Damn, there were a lot of them.
This is also a really good, another good reason why I'm gonna, well, not another good reason, but another reason why I'm playing this game again is if I do, I'll be able to do a really effective tier list, because I effectively would have done all 3 routes plus the DLC. So I think I'll be able to give a pretty good opinion on each character. So none of this, well, I don't know this character.
I guess they followed you all the way here. We can't abandon this village now. Come on, let's move. Hope you're ready.
Alright, before battle, or let's make it. I don't want to get rid of that clear game data set, so let's put it all the way down here in case I forget. It's gonna be about a 135-hour game, I predict, maybe even more, maybe 140 hours. I mean, like I got this game for like $10, by the way. I got it like back in late 2020 when it was on sale, and I never played it. You know, it's funny, Persona 5, I did the same thing. I bought Persona 5 launch 2016. I have no idea why I did it. And then the funny thing is, I didn't play it until 2017.
Let's take care of those thieves before they overrun the village.
And everybody was like, what? You have the collector's edition? I'm like, yeah.
Take the wind out of their sails.
You got the collector's edition, but you never bought the game, or you never played the game? I was like, yeah, that is true. One sec, little work email here I gotta look at real quick. Hope you excuse me. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so don't have to worry about the maddening XP, hopefully. I think what I'm gonna do is, you know, just try and level Dimitri and, myself as much as possible. So luckily I can still kill them in one shot. That's good to see. Yeah, 18 damage right on the bat. Good. It's always good to see. Weapon will break, yes, we know how to do that. I'm probably gonna have to use combat arts a little bit more on hard difficulty, I imagine. But this is New Game Plus. What's it called? New Game 2 Plus, or New Game Plus 2. So I should be in a pretty good position just to get through it quite well. I'm gonna talk, because we want to build up a relationship with myself.
We are in your debt. It wouldn't do for us to fall in a place like this.
No, it wouldn't. That would be very bad for everybody.
Let's work together,
including
to drive out
myself.
these thieves.
Nice. Okay, we got our Iron Lance still. Anything else? No. I'm gonna keep you guys here. I'm just gonna keep them behind, so maybe debate.
Ready and willing.
Well, that's about it. I would still like to prefer to get most of the kills with obviously Dimitri and myself at this time.
While protecting ourselves from the enemy. Take up position inside the forest.
Certain terrain will affect some of the unit occupying it. Forest, for instance, raising units evasion. Okay. They're not attacking me actually if I go there. Good. Attacking Dimitri, that's fine. I don't know if the AI is any different. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if the AI is different or not. Guess we'll see. The AI was pretty smart, all things considered, on whatever normal difficulties. So kind of doubt it changes too much, but maybe it does, and I'm just talking out of my asshole. We're gonna hold position. Actually, I'm gonna attack you.
Yes, good.
Yes, good. Use the force to our advantage, of course. It's always a good idea. Could go here, but the problem is he's gonna attack Claude then. Claude. I'm gonna be happy not to say that name anymore. If we don't use the combat art, we wouldn't kill him fully. Okay, 96 damage, not bad. Not bad, not bad. Then everybody else just, okay, might as well talk to you.
You say.
Might as well get a relationship, even though we're probably gonna kill you at some point. Probably the same with Claude, I imagine. It's kind of fucked up. I think Dimitri has like a really like dark really dark war phase, if I remember right.
This is a fine opportunity.
Because we barely got to meet Dimitri in the war phase for both Claude and Edelgard, especially Claude. The Claude war phase was, it was okay. It was like, there was some parts of it I was like, really? It's like really stupid, but yeah.
You fought well.
Yeah, I've talked about it before.
Such.
Another level. Take that. Select the items option to change your equipped weapon. Okay. Let's heal this turn. I'm gonna keep you guys. I'm gonna keep you here. I think this guy. I think I remember right. He splits into two. So he's gonna come on down and then split.
Damn! Why are there mercenaries in the village? Guess we'll have to deal with them too.
Okay. Yeah, Gerald's gonna come and attempt to help us. In reality, just steal kills.
When an ally is...
Yes. It's always good to attack with an ally. That's why you never split up. Splitting up is practically suicide. I think we want to do this. Where would he... Okay, Dimitri would take 2 attacks. Or he would take 1 attack. And I would take 2 attacks. I'm taking it in the bush though, which is good. If I went here... Okay, it's about the same. So this way I can take advantage of the linked attacks by having so many people next to me.
I'm gonna kill you where you stand.
That's why I think it's a pretty good strategy. Dimitri's missing shots. How's he missing shots? Oh, he's in the bush, I see. Are you in the bush too?
Should I have
No.
held back?
Impossible. Okay, I did do some good damage there. Pretty good damage. Don't steal that kill. Oh my god, you stole the kill, you fucking bastard. I need all the damn XP I can get. Fucking Gerald. Fucking asshole. Let's give the kill to, he's in a really annoying spot, actually. I think in this case, we're just gonna hold position here. Sounds kinda pussy, but I think it's better than, I
didn't expect.
Better than standing here. Actually, we can... Yeah, might as well use curve bow here. At least soften him up. Well, if he hit it, but he didn't hit it. Who's he attacking? Is he attacking me? I see. He's attacking me in the bush instead of you. That means he's gonna move out of the bush.
Hey, you!
Yeah, that was not a very smart idea. Because we have so many allies next to us, don't you dare steal that kill, Gerald. I swear to God, don't you dare steal that. That's gonna fuck me so hard if you steal that. Do not steal it. Do not steal it!
What the? Aren't you Gerald the Bladebreaker? What's a renowned mercenary like you doing here?
I'm the one who should be complaining. I'm caught up in the mess you started.
I'm caught up in the mess. I swear you steal that, Gerald. You're such a... Oh, good. Oh, good. He didn't actually steal it. Nice. Nice. Thank God for good game design. Thank fuck for good game design. Let's give the kill to Dimitri. He could use it. So I guess Dimitri is like, what, a horseman? Cavalry unit or something, I imagine?
I will get stronger yet.
Okay, not bad.
Honestly, what are you accomplishing with that little stunt? It's like you're trying to get me killed, you fool. Well, it's fine. After all, if you don't know the value of your own life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you? Course not. Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now on, right? You can call me Sothis, but I'm also known as the Beginning.
The beginning. The beginning of telling you to go to bed. I think that's what she meant. I do like Sothis, though. I like Sothis as a character. We may romance
My
Sothis.
name is Sothis.
I don't even know how that would work, but... Sothis.
I was not able to recall my name until just now. And just like that, it came to me. How odd. That look upon your face. Did you think me a child? A mere child who forgot her own name? Phooey! That child just saved your life. And what does that make you?
I'm less than a child.
Correct. You understand.
I'm a baby. I'm a big beta baby.
For an axe to save just one young girl. Yet all is well, as I have stalled the flow of time for now. You would have died had I not intervened. There now. Is gratitude so much to ask? I did deem you worth saving after all. Though it is only momentary, time has stopped. However did I manage that? When time begins again, the axe will tear into your flesh and you will surely meet your end. How rude of you to drag me into this. Now what to do? Of course! I must turn back the hands of time! Yes, I do believe it can be done. You really are quite troublesome. I cannot wind back time too far, but all is well. You are aware of what's to come, which means you can protect yourself this time. Now go! Yes, you who bears the flames within. Drift through the flow of time to find the answers that you seek.
Drift through the hands of time. I love this game. This game is so good. Even if we have to play with shitty Dimitri. Get fucked on. What the fuck were you guys doing? Giving each other a BJ? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I definitely don't ship those two. You can't even romance either of them.
Hey, did you just...
Save that girl? Yes, I did. I know, kind of a big deal.
The Knights of Seros are here. We'll cut you down for terrorizing our students.
Yay.
Hey, the thieves are running away.
Really missed you,
Go
Elwha.
after them.
Really missed you there, buddy.
The students seem to be unharmed. And who's this?
Why him?
Stage complete. Skirmish at dawn. Very nice. First MVP. Not too bad, not too bad. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun with this. I'm gonna make it fun. I didn't really, you know, I enjoyed myself with
Captain Gerald? It is.
I'm gonna talk about this for a sec.
Goodness, it's been ages.
I enjoyed myself with Claude's campaign and everything, but I definitely was rushing through it a little bit too much. I think it's because I had too much on my mind. Like, I was trying to recruit too many people. I was trying to do this. We're gonna do this a little more calmly. We're gonna focus more on the blue lions themselves rather than obtaining like 5,000 people.
Don't you recognize me? It's
It'd be a little more fun that way.
Your old right-hand man. Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway. Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace. I always knew you were still alive.
You haven't changed a bit, Alois. Just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore. These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary. One who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend.
Right. Goodbye, Captain. Wait, that isn't how this ends. I insist that you return to the monastery with me.
Garreg Mach Monastery. I suppose this was inevitable.
And how about you, kid? Are you the captain's child?
I'm a bandit, actually. I say this every single time, but Elwha likes it, so... I mean, I imagine the church is gonna join us on the Blue Road, so...
This one. Clearly cut from the same cloth as the captain.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that at all, actually.
I'd love for you to see the monastery, too. You will join me, won't you?
Maybe. I might join you.
What's troubling you, Captain? You aren't about to run off again, are you?
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Seiros.
The Knights of Seiros. They do seem rather skilled.
Yes I do. They do seem rather skilled indeed.
Ah, it seems your presence is required. Get going.
By the way, today's January 27th. This probably won't come out until February, but
I appreciate your help back there.
Pokemon.
Your skill is beyond question.
New Pokemon game comes out tomorrow. That's gonna be why is the encoder overloaded? The fuck? That's gonna be an interesting one. That is gonna be interesting. I've heard very mixed reviews about the Pokemon game. Very, very. I've heard some people say, wow, it's the best Pokemon game in forever, and others say, this thing looks like a total piece of garbage.
You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the Bladebreaker? Former captain of the Knights of Seiros, oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. Have I missed anything? You haven't heard of the Knights of Seiros? The most famous order of knights in all of Fódlan.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel. Oh, I should mention that the three of us are students of the Officers' Academy at Garreg Mach Monastery. We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
That would be because you ran off.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat.
Too true. You caught me. Yeah, I'm gonna miss Claude. Hopefully Dimitri isn't like totally boring. Hopefully he has some like relatively cool backstory or some, you know, maybe I'll hop on the whole holier than thou train or whatever he's peddling.
Everything would have worked out if these two hadn't followed me and ruined everything. Because of them, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
Oh, joy. A royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power. Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Me, naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the Empire. I might as well tell you now, I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's...
Halt, Edelgard. Please allow me to finish my own proposition. The Holy Kingdom of FAERGHUS is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself.
Yes,
Please,
yes.
do consider returning to the kingdom.
I will join the kingdom this time
Whoa
around.
There. You two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really.
Also very true.
I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors. But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
Well, I have to tell you,
It seems one's place of birth
I'm very
is
tempted
quite
to do another
significant.
Edelgard, but
Yet they are so impressed.
that'd be a little
by you
boring.
that You may take your pick. Well,
also I'm still very upset about the fact that I haven't been able to, that they didn't put more effort into the Crimson Flower, because in my opinion that would have been the best route by far. It's okay. I know the Kingdom route, or Blue route's pretty good. In terms of length, I mean. I think it's like 21 chapters, so it's a little bit shorter than the Yellow, but obviously much longer than the Red, so I would say it's a pretty good in-between. Holy Kingdom of FAERGHUS, Land of Noble Knights.
Understood. FAERGHUS is a noble and distinguished kingdom that has always valued chivalry.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but
All right, that's enough with the small
I don't know about that
It's time
one.
to head back to the monastery.
I think
Looks like we'll
you
have to
turned
pick
into
this
kind
up
of a
another
whack
time.
job there, Dimitri. Once the war phase begins.
my, they are in such a hurry. You know, each of the three is most unique.
Dimitri, tell me about him. He seems quite sincere, but I sense darkness lurking beneath. Yeah, that one, I hope the darkness is actually, like, interesting. I'm assuming it is, because he kind of turns into a whack job. Edelgard, Claude, yada yada. Okay. Like I said, I'm not going to skip too many things unless I really need to. I think for the most part we can get away with watching most of it.
White clouds. Great tree moon. 3 houses. The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fódlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree. The continent of Fódlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of FAERGHUS, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fódlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fódlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough. There it is. Garreg Mach Monastery.
Is here.
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
He really does have a blank stare, doesn't he? He does not. I do not know how to stare at people. I think I'm coming across as a little bit creepy.
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now,
I wonder what the cutscene looks like with the girl. I'm assuming that obviously the cutscene has to be different, but I almost want to look that up for myself now.
I've never spoken of this to you before, but many years ago, I was a knight here. I reported to the Archbishop, Lady Rhea. As you know, the majority of folks in Fódlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seiros. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop.
Ridiculously large Archbishop. I think that's what he meant to say. It is cool, because when you play this game so many times at this point, you do pick up on things that you wouldn't have noticed before. And Geralt's utter disdain for the church, which he hides, is it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny how prevalent it is.
Thank you for your patience, Geralt. My name is Seteth. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place. I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name?
My name is
A fine name indeed.
Lady Botoyo, Dani Botoyo.
From the bottom of my heart.
We should probably work
I
on getting
thank
some
you for
S
saving
ranks
those
this
students of
time
the
around.
Officers Academy.
Maybe try and get an S rank with Rhea or Seteth or something.
Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seiros, don't you? I won't say no, but
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seiros. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
Ah, yes, because I am a teacher. I must work here as a mercenary?
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it.
Nothing like
You heard
that.
those brats
Except for the
earlier
fact you will be
talking
killing
about the
people at the end of
Officers
each month.
Academy, right? Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor. And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
Of course he did. Lovely.
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for.
that never gets old. No.
You can handle things from here. Good luck.
I can? Doesn't feel like I can.
And
I think you're abandoning
watch
me.
out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Yes, Daddy.
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know.
Very true,
I
you're
am
very
Hal,
old.
A crest scholar and professor at the Officers Academy. I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you.
You're a songstress?
Of course.
Of course I
Before
am.
I came here, I belonged to a renowned opera company.
Yes, of course you did.
Perhaps you've heard of me? The Middlefranc Opera Company is beautiful, peerless.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela. Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Well, I may know a thing or two, but it would be a little bit confusing to explain that to you, I would presume.
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain.
Okay, I think we understand the rest of it at this point. Gotta find myself a nice house to join. I wonder which house I'm gonna join. What a tough one. We are gonna go through, we're gonna go through the kingdoms list, obviously, and learn about each character and everything. I think the kingdom is like the weakest house, actually. I think somebody told me that at one point. They have like the worst skills or something, sadly. Oh, they're so good. They're too good. Why'd they have to put so many good characters on one house? And why'd they have to put so many shit ones on the other ones? Mr. Wonderful over here. Mr. Goody Two-Shoes pretty boy.
Of course.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we know a thing or two about all this already.
I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers' Academy, correct?
Yes, I am aware.
To start, please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home. That is
I could do that.
first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it.
Yeah.
Once you have finished, come and speak with me.
Yep, sure, got it.
May I ask a favor?
You should speak with every student you can. This might be your only chance to see what they're really like before you become a professor. Yeah, could be right about that. Okay, so we're not going to talk to people who don't have anything different to say. So that means in essence we're only going to be talking in the academy phase anyway. We're only going to be talking to Blue Lions. Which is, may cringe some people out, but I don't really care. If you want to watch a full playthrough, like a full playthrough, go watch one of my other 2. Okay, so let's go to the Officers' Academy. Go see Dimitri. That fine man who isn't going to turn into a total whack job. Who is very normal, by the way, and definitely not hiding a gigantic secret.
Pardon me.
Da-na-na, na-na-na. Okay, there's the Adrestian house. With all the cool people. All the fucking cool people. I gotta tell you, the Blue Lions, man, they probably have like... Maybe my opinion will change over time, but... as of now, I definitely see them as like the most boring...
Please accept my
the most
apologies
boring
for the other
house.
day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself. I am Dimitri Alexandra Byleth, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of FAERGHUS. Of course, at the Academy, I am simply a student. And I've heard word that you are to become a professor here. Delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance. In any case, welcome to the monastery. I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the Blue Lions catch your attention?
Well, yes, they did. Also, one second, gotta reply to something. I'd like to learn more about yourself.
Me? Oh, please forgive me. It's difficult to open up on the spot, don't you think?
No, I don't. Open up, baby.
I'm afraid my story has not been a pleasant one. I do hope that doesn't color your view of me, but I understand if that can't be helped.
Okay, so you have royal lineage, which is multiplies experience earned by 1.2. That's pretty good, actually. And then you have a sword, spear, and authority strength. As well, you have axe and reason weakness. Okay, so probably make you into a like a generic soldier type, a commander leader. Pretty basic, I would say.
Dedu was born in Dusker, and has been loyally working in my service for the past 4 years. He's rather taciturn, but once you get to know him, you'll see he's a kind and good-natured young man.
If your unit takes no action except wait, grants defense +4 for 1 turn. That does not really seem that good at all, if I'm being honest with you. That seems like a really shit skill. Like, very circumstantial. He has many strengths, though. He has a spear, axe, grappling, and heavy armor. So we could make him into a heavy knight, or we could make him into a war hero. Yeah, he has a pretty wide range there, but it's not going to be mounted. Because he doesn't like mounted.
Felix is the heir to House Fraldarius. He has a bit of a sharp tongue, but don't let that fool you. Deep down, he's a good guy.
Unit deals 5 extra damage.
He gravitates toward people who are skilled. Perhaps you would enjoy a friendly competition with him sometime.
Unit deals 5 extra damage when no battalion is assigned. That is a very interesting one, so that means we don't want to actually have a battalion assigned to him. Yeah, that means probably just make him into a bow knight. I was thinking bow knight maybe. Bow knight, or maybe trickster. Could make him into a trickster. He also has a wide variety of
He's
things.
the adoptive son of Lord Lenato of Castle Gaspar. He has an extremely earnest personality, so I'm certain he will approach your lectures with great enthusiasm.
Allows unit to open doors and chests without keys. That's pretty fucking cool. That takes away the need for a mounted or for a thief. But I see that kind of falling off. Like some of these skills are really good all the time, like Dimitri's. Oh god, excuse me. But like stuff like Dedu, I feel like are not so good.
He is a capable person who highly values his friends. That said, well, he's always been a bit of a skirt chaser, so to speak. Pardon my bluntness. I speak with him about it often, but it doesn't seem to help.
Is that so? Philanderer. If a female ally is adjacent, unit deals 2 extra damage and takes 2 less damage during combat. Alright, so if we thought about that, who would we want to have in the front line with him? Because obviously he's going to be a knight, probably. With lance and, you know, mounted strength. Maybe somebody like Ingrid, probably. Yeah, probably Ingrid. That's exactly who would be with him. Mercedes?
I hear she was born to imperial nobility, but a twist of fate brought her to the kingdom. She may seem carefree on the surface, but she's actually a kind soul who pays careful attention to everyone around her.
When healing an ally for white magic, unit recovers the same amount of HP. Okay, she is definitely going to be a priest then. Like, definitely. That's what I remember, though. I remember Mercedes had really good, really high in the tier list.
She's a talented student who scored extremely high marks at the Royal School of Sorcery. She's cheerful and hardworking. Brilliant, really. Though she can be a bit oblivious at times. I hear she caused an explosion in the kitchen last night.
So she has an axe. Like, I don't really see Annette being an axer, but it would seem that axe and reason and authority are her strengths, so... taking that into consideration, I would say probably make her into like a Leicester type, because we don't seem to have many people who excel in reason, and we're gonna need a mage. Like we always need a mage.
Ingrid is Count Galatia's daughter. She is also a childhood friend of Felix, Sylvain, and myself. She is diligent, industrious, and principled. In truth, she is more knightly than most knights you will ever meet.
Okay, so what you're telling me is you're gonna have a relationship with her? Yeah, so she has many strengths and no weaknesses, which is really broken actually. And she also has grants might +3 and hit +5 with gambits. I think that's okay. I mean, +5 is good with gambits because not being able to hit a gambit sucks pretty bad. I mean, it's like a pretty good squad. I would say they're probably still the worst though. Simply because, I guess the only good thing is that there's yeah, you're a commoner. That's the issue. There's so many commoners. Commoner. Well, I guess there's only 2 commoners. Not too bad. There's one of the houses has many commoners. I forget which one it is. It might be what's it called? It might be the Golden Deer. Okay, where's the blue lines? You guys, right? Yes.
Hey there. Are you the mercenary who saved His Highness? It's an honor to meet you.
It's an honor to meet you too, my friend.
I'm Sylvain Jose Gautier. Feel free to say hi whenever you like.
Sure thing, bro. Yeah, Sylvain's gonna be really good. I like Sylvain last time we used him. Because we did recruit him and used him actually a really fair amount. Same with Ingrid.
Hi there. You must be the one everyone's talking about. I'm Ash. Great to meet you. This here is Dedu. He serves Prince Dimitri.
I have heard that you rescued His Highness. Words cannot express my gratitude. Should you ever require my strength, please know that I will hasten to repay this debt.
Well, you got a big ol' stick up your bum, don't you, buddy? Yes, you do. Who are you? Random guy? Yeah, it's like there's people in this house who, like, aren't actually students or something? It's like, who the hell is this random guy? Who's that random guy in the corner? Who the hell are these people?
And who's this? You don't look familiar at all. Do you work here at the monastery? Oh, Mercy. Do you think this is that mercenary people have been talking about?
Mercy Main? Healing everybody?
Now that I think about it...
Yeah, she is a healer, so...
That does sound like something Dimitri may have said. I suppose you'll be enrolling at the Officers' Academy too, then? Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Mercedes, and this is my best friend...
I'm Annette. It's nice to meet you.
You guys are cute. You guys are pretty cute. Okay. Felix and Ingrid. I'm very familiar with both of them.
I heard all about what you did from Prince Dimitri. As a citizen of FAERGHUS, I thank you.
He also said you're quite skilled. And he doesn't just say things like that. I look forward to sparring with you and beating you.
Felix, must you always speak of fighting right away? Oh, and, you may call me Ingrid. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
What a pleasure. What a pleasure indeed. Alright, I think we've decided on our house, but I guess we have to speak to everybody anyway for whatever reason.
That's so.
Because why not?
Well, I'm good. Have you met the folks from the Golden...
Okay, good. Now we gotta speak to Edelgard, who is hiding over here by herself. Very sad.
Yes.
Makes me very sad indeed.
So I am for one. I hope you had a chance to meet everyone.
I mean, this is still the best house. You know, nobody will convince me otherwise, by the way. The Adressians will always be the best. Because, first of all, they have such a wide range of people.
How are you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
The Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
Yep, the Adressian Empire, still the best house by far. Like, it's so good. Like, I know, you know, it's like, can you stop talking about that house? But, they really are good. Everybody in this house, well, maybe my tune will change over time, but for now I would say that the blue line, I mean, there's a reason why I'm doing the blue line last. Most value chivalry and excel at military arts. Yeah, magic, skilled archers, and then pretty much, you know, like fight people. So Dimitri is actually probably the hardest house too, because range is definitely the way to go. Having Leicester and Hubert and stuff like that just fucking stomp people. Nonetheless, though, it is time that we do Holy Kingdom of FAERGHUS.
Chosen the blue?
That is correct.
Your heart has made its choice, then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Fódlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Brother? Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
I'm in the middle of something, Flame. Is it urgent?
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who is this?
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers' Academy! I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor. I am Sedith's little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Let us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the 3 houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students. We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
Mock battle, you say? Yes, I look forward to this mock battle.
Does this mean our new professor is... No, I really can't believe it! But I was speaking to you so casually, as though we were companions. Oh, I am so sorry, Professor. You just look the same age as the rest of us, and... Oh, and I'm sorry I just said that too. I really must watch my tongue.
Okay, let's take that down to like a 4, because you're kind of at a 10 right now. Well, I do mind actually.
That, but I just don't know about all of this.
Yeah, I do mind actually. I wish they would let me choose a different answer than that, but
I'll admit, it doesn't sit
it is
well
what it
with me
is.
either. After all, we wish to show you due respect.
Sure, but if the professor says it's okay, shouldn't that be enough? That is, if your highness can consent to such a thing.
I do like this. I do like having like a royal lineage though, That is something I missed a little bit in the Golden Deer. The Golden Deers were like a little bit too casual sometimes with everything. They were like, oh yeah, Claude, whatever, bro, whatever. Like, you know, there's gonna be some fucking respect in the Blue Lions, okay? There's gonna be some fucking...
After all,
His
we're already
Highness.
speaking this way to our future king, so we may as well relax our speech with our professor too, right?
Well, we're not in the kingdom, so it only goes to follow that we should all speak companionably. I concede. If the professor says it's fine, we ought to accept that kindness gratefully.
As for me, I'm not sure I can manage.
You don't have to force yourself if it's too difficult. You're fine with that too, right, Professor?
Having heard of your skills, I'm eager to meet you in battle. Come to the training ground later. There, you will show me what you're capable of.
You aren't wasting any time, are you, Felix? As it were, count me in for any such battle.
Pardon me, but I would also love to observe you in battle for future reference, if that's okay with you.
Ash, I won't have you speak of merely watching. You should join us as well.
Yes, get into battle, Ash.
If you get injured, simply say the word and I'll patch you up.
Everybody has their, like, roles already, practically.
Your Highness, do take care not to go overboard.
You worry too much to do. I'll be fine, I promise.
My companions, is there not something inherently wrong with crossing blades as a way to bond with each other?
Huh, I never thought of it that way. Well, if that's how you feel, I suppose you'll just stay behind while the rest of us are at the training ground?
Ingrid, my dearest friend, you really are too harsh on me.
Well then, Professor, what do you think? As you can see, the Blue Lion House is a lively bunch, but you'll find none who work harder. I'm certain we'll cause our fair share of trouble, but I'm very much looking forward to the year ahead.
As am I. I actually, you know what? I'm gonna give this one a... I'm gonna be a little bit more motivational about it. Because you know what? This could actually work out really well for me. This could be a really fun route. I know some people... I mean, I don't know anybody who was speaking about this one too much. Most people either do Golden Deer or Edelgard, obviously. Which I understand, of course. But, there is something to be said about... There's probably a couple characters in the Blue Lions who are interesting. And they may become very, very interesting, too. As, time goes on. Especially in the war phase.
Say, while you're here...
Oh, whoa, what was that? Oh, sorry. Pressed the wrong button. Okay, time to explore.
Professors of...
Yes, Rhea, we understand. We understand how the calendar works. Let's go see... I want to see how many renown points I have before we end this one. 23,000 renown points, not bad. Not too bad at all, I do say. Okay. So, first things first, we're gonna get our professor level to A+. That's always what I like to do, very first thing. Excuse me, whew. And then, I think... probably get my support levels to probably the 3... to the people, yeah, in here. Well, should I? I don't know. It's kind of a waste, don't you think? Because there's so many opportunities to get them up with your students. There's less opportunities to get them up with like people like Setith. Yeah, I suppose we could do these too. But I'll think about that. I'll think about that for now. Alrighty guys, we're gonna call this one quits here. Hope you enjoyed the video, and hope you don't mind that I'm gonna be playing this game once again. I know some people might be like, ah, stop it! Stop it, I can't take it anymore. But to those, I know you'll wait patiently for whatever I play next. Like I said, I'm gonna try and do a Let's Play in tandem with this, so that there's, a little bit of variety on the channel, not so much the same thing over and over again, but we shall see how that goes. But for now, that's gonna be it for this one, and I hope you appreciate it as always, and I'll see you for the next one. Bye-bye!